Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. In today's card making video, I am playing with rainbows and hot foiling. These gorgeous cards are actually very easy to make, and I can't wait to show you how I did it with some of the brand new things from the latest Trinity Celebrate release. And we're starting with some cut and foil sets. So these are brand new. First hot foiling sets that Trinity is carrying: Celebrate, Thanks, and Hello. I'm going to use Celebrate and Hello today, and the Supporting Sentiments stamp set. This is Aura foil from Spellbinders. I'm using my quick trimmer to cut a piece of this foil that's going to be the right size for my hot foiling plate. Now, if you've never hot foiled before, stay tuned, keep watching so I can show you how easy it is. So there's my hot foil, and I'm bringing in a piece of white cardstock. I like the Hefty Doodle white cardstock. It works great for hot foiling, especially on a very solid image like this. I just put the hot foil pretty side up and the plate so that it's facing forward onto that foil. I put it face down onto my hot foil system and then added the plates on top, pushed the timer, which takes about a minute, and now I took the whole dock off and I ran it through my die cut machine. I also have a shim there in between my hot foiling plates, those plates that go on top of the platform. And then I can take a magnet tool and remove that because it is hot, and you can see that between the heat and the pressure, that hot foil has transferred the image onto my paper. There's also a die you can use to cut this out. There's also a die you can use if you don't want to do hot foiling and die cut the word Celebrate. So it's a great set. And there you can see what it looks like all cut out. Now this Aura foil is like gold, but when you tilt it in the light, you have an iridescent reflection that looks very much rainbow. So we might as well bring in the rainbow paper pack, new from Trinity Stamps. I'm in love with it. There are 4 different patterns that are complete rainbow patterns. And then you can see there are polka dots in every single rainbow gorgeous color. And on the back, there are stripes, and you get 2 of each. So you can use polka dot on one and stripes on the other. And they are 9 inches by 4 inches, perfect for slimline cards, which is my current obsession, so it's perfect. Then I will bring out my supporting sentiments. This also goes good with the big, bold sentiment stamp set. That's a Slimline sentiment die set, and it works great with these hot foil plates. So I stamped You Did It. You can see I stamped it on my rainbow. I didn't love it. So I stamped it on this super bright green cardstock that I happen to have a scrap of, and I'm die cutting it out with this die. Now, that piece I just took off the die, it isn't supposed to stay stuck there. I just happened to leave it there, and I die cut it that way for a long time, but eventually it kind of wore down, so I had to take it off there. I will link this set below. I think it's the stitched Slimline set. It has a couple Slimline dies in it, as well as 2 different banners. So now I'm just adding extra layers of cardstock to the back of the Celebrate to make it thicker, so it'll be raised up a little bit off of the paper. Now for the banner, I'm going to add some foam adhesive squares to the back, and then I'll add those little tails onto that before gluing them down. So first I'm adding that background, which I did cut down to 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. You can see I used scrap cardstock for the back of my Celebrate. That's what it's for, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add those little tails to the end of the banner. Aren't they cute like that with the 1 layer raised up? Love it. Then this is going to cover up that You Did It that I stamped on the rainbow that I didn't like, and no one knows it's there except you and me. So now I am using these new gems from the Trinity Stamps shop. They have them in every rainbow color, and they are just gorgeous. So I added some orange on one side, and then I'll add some pink on the other side. They are a little bit translucent, so they will pick up the color that's behind them, and they have an iridescent finish to them, like a little bit of a rainbow finish. All right, now I'll bring in the green ones and add those over on this side by the banner, and I think it really makes the card. So I decided it would look better if I had gems in all 4 corners, so I did add some more green, and then one in this aqua color because it was going over the blue part of the paper. So I had to, play with it and make it work with the colors. I'm also using the new pickup tool from Trinity Stamps, which is amazing. Plus it's at such a good price point. I'm loving that tool. It's finally the tool that really works for me and picking up my gems. So yeah, I'm in love with it. So I had a scrap of paper left over after I trimmed down my card front panel and decided to use that as a decorative element for the inside of the card. So I have a little more rainbow look when you open up the card, and that's just a nice fun thing to add to the inside. So it's a pretty quick and easy card, but it's got some really awesome things. Amazing background paper and hot foiling, those gems. So why stop at one card when you can make two? You've already got your foil out. You've already got your gems out, let's go for it. So I am using the plate that says hello and the same aura foil. I'm gonna run that through my die cutting machine after it's been heated up by the Glimmer hot foil system. And you can see here, this paper, I'm telling you, paper makes a difference when you're hot foiling. So this Heavy Doodle white cardstock has been the best I have found thus far, hot foiling, especially on something bold like this. I'm gonna die cut this out with the coordinating die, making sure that my tape does not ever touch the foil when I die cut or it could dull it out. Okay, so I picked this paper. It's so gorgeous. It's kind of hard for me to cover it up. Now here I'm just fixing this little end because my die went off the edge of the paper, so I had to round it a little bit with my scissors. Again, no one's ever gonna know. It's our secret. So I have a strip here of some bright pink cardstock, and I'm stamping another supporting sentiment that says, "You make me smile." Isn't that great? Hello, you make me smile. This could be for any occasion. You could even do happy birthday or thank you on the inside and personalize this card for any event that you have coming up. But it's ready to go in my stash now, so I can do that on a moment's notice. So I just embossed that with white, and then I'm going to stick this down towards the bottom of the panel, and I wanted to add a stitching detail. Like on the other card I had that banner in the green paper that had stitching, so I brought out this stitching die set, this Wonky frame, and you can see it had all those outdoor elements, clouds, mountains, trees, that leave stitched impressions in your paper. It's really cool, but it also has this wonky stitched edge, and I have a scrap left over for the inside of the card. So I love that look with this particular paper. I didn't choose to stick this one up and make it thicker because I thought I can make this card even quicker than I made the last one by just changing out a few of the elements. So it's still a card with a lot of wow factor, but it doesn't have to take a lot of time. So now I'm adding some more gems. There you can see on the left all the colors. There's even a black one that has that iridescent finish. Can't wait for Halloween now. I'm going to start making Halloween cards, y'all. So that finishes up this card with the gems. I'm just going to add that down to my paper, and you'll see this one cuts an 8.5 by 3.5 panel, so I don't have a white edge around this one, and I'm okay with that because I already have that white or that stitched detail around the edge. And there are both of my cards looking so fabulous. I'm sure they're going to cheer anybody up when they receive one of these bright cards with that amazing aura foil on them. I'm going to have all the Trinity Stamps supplies I used listed and linked for you below, and I will see you all again very soon on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more inspiration, feel free to check out the Trinity Stamps Facebook page and Instagram as well. All right, I'll see you soon. Happy stamping. Bye.